Hello, today I'm going to be talking about why most people never get what they want in life. So, when we are young, when we were children, we had big dreams, right? We had big plans, what we would be in the future, what we would show the world, show ourselves who we are, right? But as we grow up, we slowly get disillusioned. You see how the world is, how ugly it is, and you do two things. Actually, there's three things, but most people do two things. Either one, they accept the bleakness of the world and despair. They get very upset that the world is evil or unjust or unkind. There's no concept of justice. There's no concept of fairness. All's fair, right? Because you see starving children in the streets. You see lazy, affluent, rich people getting richer with no value provided. And you think, where is the justice? There is none. And many people despair because of that. And then they quit altogether. They say, no, I'm done. I'm not going to contribute to a system that hates me. And they just quit. They just give up. And because of that, they end up doing nothing. They, they have small goals, small dreams. They just have no ambition whatsoever, and they're just done, So that's one. The other is he'll double down. The idealist who doubles down and doesn't ever consider the practical aspect of things. They believe reality should be whatever they think it is in their head, right? They want reality to be a certain way, and if reality doesn't fit that way, they will blame the world for it. They'll say, why is the world like this? Well, the world should be how I imagine it to be. Because that's how we all start. Like as children, we all started being idealists, and these people are naively idealistic. They're very childish and childlike both, because they haven't ever grown out of the Peter Pan phase. They just want things. They want the world to be the way it is without ever considering the practical realities of it. How seeing that yes, the ugliness exists, but you can utilize it. They now consider all that. They're like my way or the highway, and that's it. And they end up suffering a lot because of that. They may do great things, but they may crash and burn too. So it's a very, I would say, very risky approach to life. So, what would I say is the best way to approach life is to combine the two. You have the idealism of the child, as in the ambitions, the dreams, the hopes, the aspirations, but at the same time, you also have the grounded thinking of the pessimist, of the the realist to an extreme degree. You do not have to be as unambitious as him. You can have his way of thinking, his way of thinking of the world, but still find the little joys in life. Still find the pleasures in life. There is no complete badness in this world. There is good and bad, yin and yang. So you could try finding the goodness in life, creating your own joy, creating your own meaning, and utilize the world for what it is. Understand the world is ugly according to our definition. See, that's the thing, right? Ugliness is very subjective. Our version of ugliness could be somebody else's version of paradise. So understand the world for what it is. Do not ever try to imagine more of what could be, because the world is never going to change based on what you think it should be. Till you reach that point when you're that powerful, you're able to actually move and change the world. And even then, it's very hard. But at least you can try. But till you reach that point, it's almost impossible. When you're a small person, when you have no power, no skills, no expertise, you can't affect change on the world. So utilize it, right? So Have the big dreams, have the big ambitions, but temper it with reality, with pragmatism. See what you can control and what you can't. Everything outside you you can't control. What everything inside you you can. Your skills, your expertise, how you plan to deal with this world, your opportunities, your ambition, opportunity seeking rather. Trying to be optimistic despite all the cruelties of the world is a good first step, I would say. So my advice, how I try to approach life, is have the pragmatism of the pessimist who has no ambitions but has great insight on how the world works, and use that to fuel your ambitions, right? You have your ambitions as a child. You are, every child has this, have some ambition of being someone great, someone spectacular. Keep those ambitions and fuel them with the practical thinking, your optimal thinking, so then you can actually rise and become who you're always meant to be, right? Your inner child would have never wanted you to be the way you are now, either a sad loser or a hopeless idiot. Neither. The inner child wanted to be successful, he wanted to be famous, he or she wanted to be famous, powerful, whatever it may be. You wanted a good life, a great life, right? Go and get it. You have to believe that you can go and get it to get it. That's about it. You can do this.